Hi, I'm Jason Moran. I like these that are all behind me. They are my friends. Well, when I hear Steinway and Sons, that means care is what I hear. Because it's difficult to make something that can sustain care, but it takes care to make an object that will do that. Meaning, when these pianos come out of the factory and then go into homes, or they go into concert halls, or they go into schools, they then become, kind of an example of the kind of care. The first Steinway I recall playing was when I was in high school. And in their recital hall, they had a gorgeous Steinway. And one of the days that I remember playing it specifically was a day that a great pianist and another Steinway artist came to the school, and it was McCoy Tyner. And when McCoy Tyner arrived at the school, I could basically cry like, ah, McCoy Tyner! I was so excited that he was there that while he was talking and giving his master class, I just stood up next to him right there at the piano and just stared at him and took pictures of his hands. And what I saw was his hands and the name Steinway and Sons. He turned to me and said, well, play something. And that's when I remember playing a Steinway, because it was like I was playing the same instrument as my idol. And that felt like something powerful. My favorite composer is Thelonious Monk. The way Thelonious Monk composed his music was he didn't necessarily define his compositions by which notes he put down onto the paper. It was the spaces he left in between them too. And it's something that I call porous kind of composition. And meaning porous, when it has pores and it allows for things to enter and exit in the spaces of the music. So when I started learning, when I got really serious about piano, it was to just emulate Thelonious Monk, because he made music that was open for people to play. And it's a very hard thing to do as a composer. If I were to choose another duo partner, because I never got to do this with this person, and they're responsible for my life, it would be to bring my mother back to make a performance together. She wasn't a pianist at all, but she was the one who went to every lesson with me and wrote down all of my notes, all of my bad fingering. And I might say that I didn't consider my mother an artistic partner. And in hindsight, I was wrong. And after she passed, there were moments where I would bring an empty chair onto the stage and I would set it on the left side of the piano where she sat, to let her spirit come sit down next to me and listen and take notes.